Hey Bill, hey AD, what do you have planned this weekend? I'm going to do some yard work and go to church on Sunday. What do you have planned? Nothing really. I'll probably do some yard work too and play some golf. You're not going to church? I don't attend church. Why not? I am not a religious person. You're not? Well, Bill, I grew up in a Christian home. In fact, both of my parents were ministers. Therefore, from an early age, until I was about 30 years old, I believed that Jesus was the Son of God. I truly believed that Jesus was God incarnated, and that Adam and Eve really existed, and had sinned, and they allowed sin to enter the human race. Moreover, I believed that Jesus' death and resurrection paid the price for the sin of Adam and Eve. As I began to dedicate my life to Jesus, I decided to know God. I had to study His Word, which we call the Holy Bible. So, I read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, and I studied it in earnest. Then I asked myself a question: how do I know this is true? I could not bring myself to believe that a snake could talk, and that two naked people listened to an actual snake talking, and did not run away. It had to be a myth, a metaphorical story, that is used to explain why things are the way they are. Then I concluded that, if this is a myth, then the idea of a virgin having a baby and him dying for a myth could not be reasonable for me to believe anymore. Bill, I believe that whatever I believe, it should be something that eventually can be proven, and I cannot waste my Sundays on something that cannot be proven. AD. You cannot prove a lot of things in your life. For example, you can't prove you're going to be paid on Friday. This is true. However, I have some evidence from past experiences of being paid, so I find it reasonable that I will probably be paid again also. If I had access to the banking account information that my check is drawn from, then I can make a conclusion of whether or not I will be paid. Now contrast this to religious faith, where you don't know if it's true until you're dead. And you wasted your entire life believing either in the wrong God, or you was lucky and believed in the right God, or there wasn't a God to believe in. Why don't you take a chance and believe? Because if you're right and God don't exist, you lost nothing, and if you're wrong, you lose everything. Like I said, what if I believe in the wrong God? Do you know that humans have believed in and worshipped over 2,500 different gods throughout history? What if you took a chance on the wrong God? You still lost. If the God exists, and he cannot convince a skeptic, then he is not a God worth believing in or worshipping. AD, you know, I never thought about it like that before. Bill, do like I did. Read the Bible in earnest from Genesis to Revelation and ask yourself, did these events really happen? And then ask yourself, how do I know if this is true? I think I will. Thanks AD, have a good weekend. You're welcome, Bill. You too.